Hey! So today we're going to be decorating on Animal Crossing. Last time we left off with working on the villager houses. So officially, I think it's Tabby's moved in. And now I want to move the outdoor movie theater area that was up in front of Tabby's house to the back part of the island. So I went ahead and off-stream moved Dom's house and the museum because those are the two areas I want to focus in on. So that way, hopefully it'll be a little bit cozier in the back for the movie section by the pool. And then the theater just needs a little bit of some touch up. I think it was very simplistic, and I can add a few more cozy items. Oh, and we have a visitor today. Oh, that's cute. They're gonna have fireworks. It's just a little odd. His letters are always so silly. So let's check out where, oh, too soon. Where we're gonna have the outdoor theater. So I'm gonna need to probably drop the ground here. And I've been really debating removing some of this early seating area that's for the trees and using that also for the theater setup. So I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna go ahead and clear off all of this. That way construction will go a little bit smoother. And what's nice is I can use the trees that are up here for the foresting area to be moved in front of the tailor shop, since I wanted some trees over there. Oh, my pockets are pretty full. I'm gonna need to empty them before I can pick up those trees. Can I get through here? No. With all these designs, sometimes I forget where I put stuff. Okay, so let me clear all of these items out. I don't need them. Well, I might use hedges, so I'll keep those. I'm gonna keep this bush. But I'm not planning on crafting anything at the moment, so I should be okay to put all these away. had recently gone to a mystery island and was harvesting a bunch of bamboo because I was gonna sell it. Now I'm starting to think maybe I should keep it, and I can also create a community space near the museum that's more like a Zen garden setup. I think it would be nice to kind of have a feature like that. I've been thinking a lot about how I'm going to move the flower gardens, and I think having those kind of bridge together in the space would be really nice. I'm not going to use that iron chair for the theater or those tables. I'll put them away for now. I'll keep the grass instead of throwing it out. Okay, I should be good to clear off the rest of that top level and then figure out moving some of those items over from the front where Tabby's at. And then I also realized that my fruit trees are not accessible for any walking area for the villagers because I don't have an incline. So I'm debating if I should create one or move them down one level. Yeah, I kind of want to make sure that they're able to, I guess, like, be able to just walk around them and have some space. It's just a small corner, but I think it might be fun to make like an outdoor orchard. Yeah. So then I thought I could also put out some benches, and when it's fall, it'll look really nice. Yeah, and of course, like, yeah, I can easily just move things around if I don't want the incline. So I'm like, you know, just give it a try. I just know that it was one of the first parts that I built when I was changing my island design. So it's a little like, oh dang, I have to redo this section also. I've had to redo so much, so I definitely understand like the frustration of like, yeah, not having patience to redo them. But I think it's just, I don't know, cozy games like this are, I think, right up my alley, where I don't mind redesigning an area I've already worked in. Because at the end of the day, like, seeing like what I accomplished and that I like it, and seeing the evolution of it change over time has been really cool. Because I didn't expect that my ideas would change so much, and then they've gotten better each time too. Let's go ahead and go in construction mode, so then that way I can start cutting this wall down. I also get bored with the same themes, so sometimes it's also nice to just like go back and tear stuff down and start over, so that way it's a little bit fun again to try to make something from nothing, because this isn't even the original shape of my island for like the levels, because I leveled it down to almost nothing and started all over again. So it's been really interesting. Okay, too close. I may have to close that waterfall temporarily and then reshape it once I get this little movie theater set up. Yeah, I can see how resource management seems so similar, but I think for those, it's what are you doing with those resources after you've gotten all of them that I guess would, for me, like I'm looking for how I can have a creative outlet with it, not, oh, well, war, I guess, yeah, you're looking for destruction. Fair. I like the more peaceful times in my resources. I'm building all these like fun community center spaces, and you're like, yeah, let's just use them for war. That's fair though. I also just like, I think for me, I also I don't want the pressure of what the comes with like resource management, because like at the end of the day you're also being competitive with other people. Oh, hi, thanks for joining. So I think for me, when it comes to like cozy sims, I'm a much bigger fan because I can just take my pace and not worry. I've been trying out Luigi's Mansion just to like see how I do with action adventure, and it's been a little tough. I'm like all the pressure to try to make sure I'm winning, because at the end of the game, like there's a clear winner or not. And in Animal Crossing, I don't have to worry about winning. It's just making cool stuff. I'm doing good, Ben. How are you? Oh, that's good. So I am not really having big plans for this weekend. I'm gonna be streaming. I think I'm gonna try to keep going through Luigi's Mansion again to see how that goes. It's just kind of nice to have some time where I'm not having to worry too much. Karaoke's super fun. I'm not a big singer, but I am always so jealous of everyone that's up there and like really going for it, because it just looks so fun, and maybe one day I'll be brave enough. Oh, and I can see, yeah, you you don't sing either and just hang out, which is nice. So let's see. Amateurs talk about tactics, professionals study logistics. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Okay, so, but I know you're putting like you wouldn't, there wouldn't be girl pop music, but honestly, I think those are the best when it comes to karaoke. It's just, you can really, I don't know, I feel like the vibe of the music is just way more freeing. Because everyone knows it's supposed to be a little cringe, and that's what makes it a little safer to do. Oh gosh, and then to be singing Katy Perry with her What is it? Vocal pitch. Disney songs too are also really great for singing because it's like everyone knows it's gonna be a little goofy, but they're catchy, it's fun, and you're just there for a good time anyways. Those are good ones. I would absolutely be playing Disney songs on here, but my fear too is that I won't be able to stop myself from singing them, and I'm like, nope, not in a public format. I'm not ready for that. Oh yeah, Disney also would definitely come for me for playing their music. I think it's worth the risk doing a popular song by an artist, like but I guess like I can also understand not wanting to share your taste in pop, but I mean Olivia's pretty popular. Like that's just what it is. She's trending a lot that I don't think it would seem too out of place. And anyone who judges you is just a hater. But I know that also like comes with like having enough self-esteem to tell people like I don't care that you don't like what I like, I'm gonna still do it. There's just all, yeah, 80s music has this, I don't know what they did to the compilation of their music, but it's catchy and that stuff will stick with you for a while. Yeah, well, that doesn't necessarily mean that because of what they were taking meant that it made bangers of a song. Unless maybe you just need to have your mind a little bit more free to be able to really bring the composition of music to shine. Because the thing is, other people like it, and we're not doing those things while we're enjoying the same music. I mean, some people might be, but it's not required to enjoy it. Okay, well, if now it's going into like the lore of where they got their inspiration, then maybe that could be a good reason. I haven't heard any rumors. I don't follow celebrities very much, but honestly, like, I think that'd be kind of cool if Olivia and Sabrina collaborated. With most of the time the beef they have is what I think is usually just created to make sure that it brings extra attention, they get to sell more records, and as long as the music's good, I don't care what's going on between them. I think it's a little odd timing. Sabrina's just getting super popular right now, and I don't know if her, yeah, but it's like Katy Perry and Taylor Swift were rivals for a little bit. Madonna and Katy Perry were rivals, I think, at some point. Like, all the popular women at some point are, like, rivals. So I'm like, it's nice if they can, like, bury the hatchet and, like, move on. But I don't even know if their rivalry is even real. It's hard to believe celebrities on, like, are they really beefing? And if it's not over something that's, like, a core value of who you are as a person, like, does it matter? Yeah, I guess that example works as long as they're making bangers. But that's what I'm looking for. When music's good, I'm there for the vibes. Unless they're like a terrible human being and like you probably shouldn't support them for their sales. But like, if that's not the case, then so what if they're mad at another person? We have people mad at each other all the time. And also, they were like super young when they started beefing. So, I don't know. And I am so close to getting this section cleared off, and then I'm gonna start decorating, and it's gonna be so nice to have the little theater here. I do want to have it look like it's sunken in, but not by 2 levels. So I hope this side can have a little bit of an edge without being too thin that you can like clearly see the beach, and it kind of ruins the illusion. What do you mean by the boys last week? I've been kind of like not watching anything for the last few weeks with working, so I haven't seen it, and I have no idea what that reference is for. I like, what's the show about? Oh, I love superhero parodies. Which ones are they, I guess, like, alluding to being? Oh, that sounds kind of cool. So it's very DC centered for the characters. Okay, so and they're having a little bit of Marvel. That's kind of funny. I like that. It's been a while since I've seen a parody for superheroes, so I'm kind of glad it's about time they're making one. You know, I just thought about this, and I don't know if it might be kind of hard to figure out, but maybe I should figure out what to put on my theater screen that looks like one of the recent movies. I don't know, I guess I get bombarded with all the Deadpool and Wolverine, trailers, and now I feel like my theater section maybe should have it look like it's more related. Oh yeah, definitely could see the irony there. But honestly, at the end of the day, they're like, yeah, we know we are, and we're gonna make money off of you, so we might as well do it. Is it gonna change anything? Who knows? Interesting. I guess I'll have to add it to my list to watch. So I don't think I like these blankets, so I'm gonna find a code for, I had saved for some cute floor blankets. I'm gonna stick with the blue scheme. Oh, that's good to, I appreciate the warning that it's a super violent movie. Oh man, I couldn't even get through Game of Thrones for the first like 3 episodes, and you're saying this is way more violent? Okay, that's good to know. Hi Tori, thanks for joining. Doing good. How are you? From this perspective, maybe I can have it start here, which then I would want to put my theater stand here, but I think I'm going to pick a different little table, but I'll put it on this wood for now. Oh, interesting. And they're gonna a prequel. Interesting. I don't recall any parody that's done prequels or sequels before in the specifically superhero realm. So if they actually go through with it, that's interesting. But I think that's also, isn't that a nod to the fact that like people were upset that Marvel keeps making prequels and sequels to series that were formerly ending? So I guess it's like right on the nose. I don't think I'm gonna replace these specific blanket designs. Maybe get new ones. Yeah, that makes sense. I can see that. Definitely kind of wild that in the superhero franchise, like, yes, there's an endless number of comics you can reference, and some of them have not been quite sticking with the flow of how those were originally made, and instead we're like, hey, this is popular, let's keep making more of them and do our own creative design. I am also wanting to watch Deadpool, but I don't know when I'm gonna see it. I also have been pretty busy. What's the aspects of Deadpool that you're kind of like, kind of odd about? I mean, I'm sure there's probably a lot of reasons you could list, but let's see, I have a creator ID. Oh no, one extra number. Okay, this should get me some nice cute blue blanket designs. No, don't tell me this creator is gone. Oh no, yep, they're gone. Oh no, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might have to look up some other ones. I can see how like the idea of like how he presents himself in his movies can kind of feel like it's generic and unfunny, but I think that's the part of like there's so many folks who enjoy kind of that weird humor of kind of calling it out for what it is. So I guess it's like just depends on the type of folks. I'm also a big fan of Ryan Reynolds and his scenes when he's being that type of personality. I'm a big fan. So maybe that's just a type. Let's see if this creator still exists. Okay, new ID. And you know, I wasn't really a fan of Wolverine. I don't know, I'm just not into like X-Men as much. So that's interesting that you're saying that like you're looking forward to seeing Wolverine. I think he's just kind of there. I know like him being really good friends with Ryan Reynolds is why like it was probably easier to make the movie with them together. I have no idea what the plot's supposed to be. I guess I'm not an expert in superheroes, so maybe I have some different type of opinion. Interesting. I heard mixed comments about Logan. But again, like, I'm not the expert, so like, it's whatever. Let's see, I think I'm gonna do this blue. No, I'm not using this blanket, so I can cover this one. And I think I want a cute stripes. Maybe with pink. That's it. You think it's about the production of X-Men is why it seems like that's the case with Wolverine shining over the others? I think I also just like sometimes hang around people who are just kind of haters of superhero movies when they don't match the comic books. So maybe that could also be why like I've heard mixed things. I don't think I want these little patches. What edges did they have available? No, there's no blanket edges. I don't know if this is gonna match nicely with them. So, oh man, the Alien movie. Ugh, this has literally been the epitome of a franchise that gives me nightmares since I was little. I have always had a fear about getting a parasite. And like, oh man, I don't know if I could watch it. I have seen all of them, but that doesn't mean it's something I'm always looking forward to. Because that is crazy. Like, even Predator was kind of scary, but like, not that didn't mess me up the way Alien did. Like, that's just a whole nother kind of experience. Yeah, I also am in the mindset of like, I am not bothered by the cinematic quality. If I can feel like I'm immersed in the storyline enough, then it was a good movie. But I also like think about going into a theater not having high expectations has made the experience a little bit better, because then I'm just like surprised every time I see anything because I just expect the worst. So that's definitely, I think, improved my movie watching experience. Oh yeah, and then I also, yeah, absolutely terrified every time there's a scary movie and I can't watch them at night. I need daylight, or I'm gonna watch a Disney movie after, so that way I can go to sleep. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's wild. I think, yeah, but you know, parents make their choices for when they're gonna expose their kids to what. Let's see. Um, oh, I now going to those for preparation for real life experience that's interesting. That makes me wonder, like, what are those at home conversations like? You know, like, I say maybe be prepared for a zombie apocalypse, but not out of like high intensity of getting young children to be worried about it. I just think about how like there's been some cases where it could potentially be true if they have like that mushroom growing and that guy that made it grow off his skin, but not like you would see in some of those games where they're really intense. Yeah, I try to avoid horror movies as much as I can, but I will watch them. I just don't like it. And I don't hate horror movies. Like, even scary series, I've watched a few of them to have the experience of exposure. So I get it. I've had a few folks that I've gone to theaters with to go watch some of the scary movies as like a trade-off for the like musicals I like to watch. So I am only familiar as the situations I've been in to have to watch them. Oh yeah, like software is good. I think it's for me, like I don't want to have anxiety over the situation that I'm watching. Like I go to movies to chill out, not to be scared. So I think that makes a difference. I've seen some of these do cute double layer blanket. I'm gonna see if the pink looks nice with this one. Yeah, that makes sense for like roller coasters and the thrill that comes from that versus the thrill of a horror movie. Yeah. Let's see. Is this too different of a pairing together? I agree about Jurassic Park being like a horror movie. There are a lot of predators out there that I know personally I would not be able to defeat. So therefore, it then becomes a scary movie. And sometimes science has gone too far for the sake of just, hey, we can do this thing. So I can totally agree with Jurassic Park also being in that same wheelhouse. I think it's also like the quality of the footage too. Like obviously the original one that was like not very great quality. When you're a kid, it's like, yes, that can be scary, but I think as an adult it kind of breaks the wall of like reality to feel. But I did not watch the recent Jurassic Park. I think it was like what, Jurassic World, and that one had a really good quality from what I could see, because I was like, nope, that's probably gonna stress me out. And especially because we are in my town, our zoo has mixed the remaining genetics of a woolly mammoth with elephants, and we have a new enclosure for them and have the first calf, I think, was born earlier this year, or it's still an like I don't know if it's been officially born, but they already have opened the exhibit. And I'm like, okay, we're making woolly mammoths. How much closer until we get some good dinosaur DNA? I don't know. It's a little too real now. Oh yeah, like crossed animals, that's also a fear to have. I mean, it's fair. Maybe sometimes we just go too far. Now, if they did it like in Spy Kids where they made miniatures of them, which I know is like logistically the biology wouldn't work very well. That's why like teacup animals have like a lot of health issues. But I could maybe get behind it because it's a miniature version that we can easily make sure it doesn't get out of hand. But I mean, also, if we just let ourselves do these things, whatever is the consequences, what it is for our actions. Okay, I think that's one of the edges. No, I think that's too far. I'm gonna push this one back. No, I haven't seen it yet. Is the popcorn bucket like the head of, or no, not a head. I guess it's like its body of the. Interesting. Ew. I don't know. I couldn't get a popcorn bucket like that. Not for Alien. It's a little too much for me. Pull it. There it goes. I think this is a better center for what I'm looking for. Oh yeah. I think about that too. Like, I got the Wonka popcorn bucket and I try not to use it too much because I am worried about like the staining of the butter inside. But I think that also comes with like, is the goal to have it for the novelty or for like a long-term investment? Well, that's way too close for a blanket. That's so cute. I didn't see the Barbie car. I was just overwhelmed with all the other merch they were having available. But that's cute. Also, is that like even comfortable to hold while you're in the theater to have your popcorn? Okay, I'll do one level up. I can do some smaller seeds. That's kind of cool that they had the insertable for Mario. That seems a lot more reasonable, but I think the worry is that like if it doesn't have functionality to it also, then not many people will buy it because they'll never use it. Like, collectors will always get things, but I think maybe they thought about like the whole group of people trying to have items. Like a parent that has a kid that's like super obsessed with it would buy the bucket because it has functionality, but I don't know if they'd buy an attachment you put the bucket in. That is the wrong square. I also wonder, like, if there is a possibility to make simpler design for other movies. Sometimes they come up with some really complex ways to like represent the movie, especially like for sci-fi. I'm gonna fix this part of the river now that I have a blanket that goes this far back. Maybe I should have the curb here. Yeah. That works. And then I need to close the river up so I can try and expand a little bit. I think this blanket's just a little too close to the wall. My favorite show? Oh, that's a tough question. I don't know. I watch a lot of stuff, but well, okay, so I say I watch a lot of stuff, but I watch a lot of stuff on the Disney Plus. Um, or like I spent 2 months binging all of Big Brother from like the early 90s until today. And then like I love me some reality show brain rot for like Love Island and Too Hot to Handle. So it's like uh I don't think a lot of people are on that same page. um I didn't get into Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones, and I'm not trying to say like maybe it's because they were popular. I just don't think they're my style. It is really strange to watch people because it makes me question every day, like, are folks really like this now? Is this what the average interaction is? But I don't know, sometimes my brain's just too addicted to it. Yeah, and I can see how like what you're watching doesn't always have to fit the same mold, because maybe it's just like, what's the vibe for the day? I just didn't really get into those two. And I think I like comedies a little bit more. When I used to watch a lot of shows, it was always like Criminal Minds or Psych. So I guess like I need a little bit more storyline that involves like mysteries. I guess you can blame it on growing up with Blue's Clues, but yeah, I get it. Parks and Rec was fun to watch sometimes, but I think at the time it was popular, I just didn't have it accessible to watch, and I think that's the hard part too with moving to streaming. Is like there's just a lot of options. Like sometimes I forget like Netflix even exists, or I got like Paramount to watch stuff, and I'm like, there's just so many options, and sometimes I just want to just turn the TV on and just watch whatever's already on there. But then I also got really into like was it around the time Parks and Rec was big, was I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So that one was really funny. I think mostly because Andy Samberg was in it and I already liked his band, so. For Netflix, yeah, they do have quite the variety. I got really into, what is it, Robots, Love and Death or something like that, and it was just like really cool how much they had different art styles. Like some were live action, some of it was animated, but not just like the typical movie animation style that's popular. They had a lot of varieties. It was so cool. Yeah, Love, Death, and Robots was so cool. There was some episodes that I was gonna have an existential crisis from watching, but I think in general, like having the variety that they offered was just really cool. I think I'm gonna put little flowers on the ground around here. I think it was like maybe season 2 that started to get like really existential on some of the concepts, but like that's why I think I liked it so much too, was just it was a different presentation format than what we typically see. That's really cool. And then I would like watch my baking shows because I love that Netflix has all the baking stuff and I can watch people make Is It Real, where they're just making plastic stuff into cake, and that's so fun and less scary. think this is a good variety of flowers laid out. That's fair. It's always okay to DNF a show. I always think that like when I stop watching things, I'm gonna eventually get back to them, or at least give them a try in the future, but I mean, who knows? Okay. Alright, I like these. Now I did see some more people put little garden flower beds. I'm gonna see if I have any in my storage. That would be cute, because my original movie theater section was just blankets, and that was it. And food on those blankets, and that's a little boring, and I'm wanting to upgrade. I don't know if I have as much of an outdoor fun sitting area. I wonder if a peach would look okay in the theater section. It's a little odd, but maybe one of these to have on the side. I do like these cushions. Oh, well, thanks for joining. Yeah, it's gonna be relatively night here, so I hope you enjoy the rest of your time too, or I guess good night if you're heading out for bed. Let's see. I don't think I'll have room for a bench in the theater. Well, actually, I've expanded a little bit more. I might be able to fit one of these in there. I thought about using one of these projection screens, but I like my edited version that has something on it, but I wonder if these do turn on when you interact. And if that's the case, I might switch it out. Oh, I do have one of the flower beds. Okay. I think I'm gonna get a second one, and I might change the color of that one. These are cute tree decor. What would make sense for my theater area? Maybe having monsteras? These are a little flat in color. And these are really large. I'm gonna try one of each of these and see if it looks okay. I think the cherry blossoms might also be a nice touch, and I have two of them already. Oh, I have to wait. I've already put too many things in my pocket. That's okay. Let's see, anything I can take out. What it looks like is I need to go drop those trees off, and then that way I'll have more room in my pockets to move stuff around. Let's see. I wanted to have trees starting here. So I don't think I can do one step closer. Actually, I'm going to try it and see if I can put the tree here. Let's see if I can swap it. And just put it in the same spot. Dang. Let's drop a flower. Because these are fine to be planted here. And I want to put a tree in this spot. Okay, let me scoot back and see if I can get it to once again. I'm gonna be in between and see if it lets me. It is just saying absolutely not. Okay, maybe if I'm in front of this square. Am I just too close to this cliff? No, I was just not close enough to the new square. Okay, so then I can put one here. Yeah, that works. Did I get at least a cherry blossom tree? No. So I'm just gonna compare these two. I think that's too far back. But I am a... Do I just like fan palms more than any type of plant? I think I have a bias. I think I'm a bigger fan of fan palms, but the Monstera just feels a little more cozy. Yeah, because even just walking up, that's because I took the fan palm from being this one over here. Which I should... I'm gonna push it this way because I don't go down that path anymore now that I have a bridge. I think I'm gonna do the Monstera, but I'm gonna compare it to the cherry blossoms. Now to figure out what do I have in here. Flower bed. Does it look weird in white? Up here. Everything I have otherwise is either white or this brick. I think I'm gonna have to ask Cyrus to design some, but I need to order them. Okay. Oh wait, so it's not for sale, which means is it in my Nook shop? I don't remember if I had bought it at Residence Center. Is it in my Redeem Nook mines? It is. Okay, so then I can buy these. I'm gonna get 2 of them. I do want to see what other ones there are though, because what if there's something else in here I like that I just haven't bought yet? Oh, I do like these lights, and I don't think I have more of them. So I'm gonna get these as well. I'd put those lights all over my island if I could. So I might actually do it. Never too many of them. I don't know if I have a cap at 5 items, so I may need to be a little more selective. This park fountain is kind of cool though. I haven't gotten this one before, and it might actually be better to put in front of my museum instead of the simple one I built. Let's see, what else do we have? I don't think I'm gonna have one of those like arcade setups. Is there a regular street light? There we go, street lamp. I think I need to order. Oh, next time I have to order a bunch of those because there's areas I don't have my street lamps up yet and I want to. That's fine, I'll sign off. Well, oh, I can go through Nook shopping through my phone. I had items in my pocket I don't need. Where's that fan palm? And then can put these away also. So I want those cherry blossom trees. There we go, they're up here. I think a tent is a little too out of pocket for an outdoor movie theater. I might have to craft some items. I can definitely do some cushions. I like the other cushion that has little tassels on the end more. But I like these. Yeah, I don't think those make sense for having out as a snack. To make a dessert. Okay, that might be it for what I have in storage, but let's see what I can make. And maybe that'll bring me something. So I want something that holds the projector that doesn't just look like a little stool that's a wood stool, but I also don't want it very large. It's a whole table. No one's too high for a barrel, but also it's a massive barrel. These are see-through. I don't know if I would want one of these. They do have these. Oh, these are like whole furniture. It's like island walls, partitions. I don't want it to be just like a stone either. Maybe it's a type of furniture that I don't make, but I buy, and I need to look up little stools, and I may have sold one before, and so I don't have it in my pockets or in my own storage. Yeah, because these are a little too different. If I'm gonna do the peach chair, I should do a peach umbrella. That'd be cute. Oh, just on a box. I think this canter table's too big. But I could try it. You can just put it at the museum if it ends up being too large. Yeah, these are all way too big. Yeah, those are all too big. So then what I need is star fragment, gold, stone. Let's see. I'm gonna do the smaller set. Coal. And then I need yellow stars with my Cancer stars. Oh, of course my pockets are full right at the last ingredient. I generally think those might be worth it. Let me get the last star. I think I still need to make one more spot available because sometimes I don't use all the supplies and there won't be a spot for it. I'll put these cushions up. I already have 2 mom's cushions. And I want, I think, Zen cushions. There we go. Cancer table. Yeah, all those ingredients I'd have leftovers. Oh, nice. Since I flattened it, I can just cross through here. I don't think I left a ribbon up. Let me put a vine. Yeah, I don't think I left a vine anywhere else, did I? That's okay. Let's see how big that Cancer table is. Oh, perf. It's not that large. It's a little fancy, but I think if I can get everything else to be at kind of that same level of energy and care that it takes to have one of these, it could work. I'm gonna need to move this entire blanket over 1 square. I think it's too close to the table. Oh, but then it's not in front of the screen. So maybe it's too far up. It needs to go back further. I don't want it to be a full square. not what I was trying to get. Trying to kick the ground, but I think the table's in the way. And then I can put it back. And place the projector. There we go. Yeah, I'm not liking the flower bed in this color scheme. So let me move this and then put the cherry blossom. It's also pretty much saying it doesn't fit. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna just pull this. I don't know why I'm scooching it around. Yeah, I think that works a little bit better. Trying to figure out how far should this have gone. And if I curve it on this side, does it look okay? I might tuck it in more over here. Make it a little cozier. Like that, but then that means 1 square in from the cherry blossom. I should be curving mine also. This is a realistic distance, or I'm going to be in disproportionate size. I think. That curve goes up 2 and then it cuts in again. It's gonna be right up against this blanket, which can work. I'm gonna put the waterfall back in. Okay, I can do this. there's that curve there, like on that side. Actually, I think it's too far out. Supposed to be here. Yes. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to fill this out. Can I get this with Tabby sitting there? No, Tabby's taking up too much space. Dang it. Yep, Tabby's gotta move. I can still hang that vine here like I had before. Guess it's gonna stay. Maybe running up here, around. And let's see, can I get water to flow up here? Oh, nice. Okay, you're gonna have two directions. Gives it a little bit of a better feel. I'm gonna add a little more to this side. That's tough. I think that's the side I need to curve. I'm gonna fill this in. I'm gonna put one on this end. Okay, and then can I hit? No. It's not letting me. Can I reach over and no. Well, that stinks. Because then I can't even like break that corner over there. I have to remove the fence and then I can go in and shape it. Not what I was hoping for. Because even I think for this one, if I cut it, it's gonna make it bigger again instead of giving me the curvature I was hoping for. Like that. So if this is my regular river size, I'm just following straight from its original path. Can then take a little turn here. Oh, I think I went one step too far. There it is. I think I'm gonna shape it. So I have to start on edges and slowly curve it in. This side next. Okay, let's go a little further this way. Getting a little distracted working on this part. It's okay. I think I'm gonna just figure out what I want for the rest of the design for the movie outdoor area. And not do anything too hectic with this river, just kind of curve it a bit. So I can at least kind of see what it looks like from the side too. I have to hit this side and then it curves in. Yeah. And then maybe it'll connect here. Oh, that's too far. Let's do one of these. Kind of a lot of waterfall. I'm gonna close it up if I don't like it from down here. Yeah, because this is gonna hit the carpet. So it's gonna have to stay like that. And I really need Tabby to get up. Yes, scooch. Get out of here, Tabby. Trying to get stuff done. There we go. Okay, so then I thought about that bench being right here. So where's the garden bench? Here we go. Nice. Can I push it back more? Yes, perfect. Okay, and then if I was gonna have a peach chair, I thought maybe over here on this side would make more sense. Have a little bit more room. There we go, yeah. It's just so cute. I think if I turn it around, it's not as easy to tell what it is. I'm gonna put it to the side. Maybe that's too far to the side. Okay, and then I'd want a cushion or so on here. Cute. Let's scoot it over a little bit closer to the inside. And then maybe a meal in front of it. Or in between. Let's see. Okay, that's facing me, so I'm gonna turn it. There we go. That's cute. I like that. Okay, and then I'll need a cushion over here. I kind of want to put it on where these blankets cross so it's not so obvious. Perfect. And then I don't know if I have another meal item to place. Nope. No, just another cushion. Nope. Okay. And then I'm gonna put another cushion on this side. I'm gonna pull it probably up closer. Looks like everyone's seated so far. Maybe I should tuck these in a little bit on the edge to each other. And then that other chair I had, I've gone too far. Where is it? There it is. Does this armchair look nice for being out here? I like the peach chair more. I might get another one to put out here. It's kind of cute. So then, let's see what other cushions I have. Maybe there'll be something good I find. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. I am looking to shop. Oh, what other versions do we have? Oh, those are cute. Is there... I'm gonna just go through all of them. Furniture. Let's see. I don't want like couches, but if there's like little footstools that are cute that could look like they'd make sense for an outside area. I don't think the bamboo stool would work. No, none of this campfire stuff. I thought about putting in castles. That's a lot of work to make it very like medieval-esque. Nope, these aren't cozy outdoor seating items. That bicycle's so cute. Maybe I should have a bike. Like someone rode up their bike to the little theater area. None of these. No, the diners are a little too much metal for the outdoor seating area. No, not medical stuff. I'm not doing fan palms. I already picked my trees. I'm gonna do cherry blossoms. So I don't need to worry about looking for more of those plants. I should get some flowers to put in around. I didn't put any of my road in. My brick pathway. I don't know if I'll need it. I think I like it in brick. We'll see what Cyrus makes. That looks too much like an outdoor sleeping bag. I don't want that in the movie center area. The outdoor theater doesn't feel like a sleeping bag's the vibe. If there was a flat cushion, these would actually be really cute. What colors do I have? Actually, I think I want these in the movie area. Because I don't think I have any outdoor light planned in that section yet. And that might be nice. No, not these. Not a hammock. I think that's too casual. I'm thinking like if it were a park, people bring out their blankets and they're watching an outdoor theater. It's not a forever placement. It's like an evening hangout. Ironwood's a little too much metal. Or at least like in contrast to the gold and stone that I'm using for the cancer table, like it's not quite what I'm looking for. I do want more tins. No, not lecture hall stuff. Not these. Not mermaid staff, I don't think. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not doing monsters. I just thought for a minute I needed to get one. And I'm only in the O's. No, I'm not seeing any of these being what I want. Yeah. Actually, would a piano bench be the vibe? No. These are not what I'm looking for. I think about like oval footstools or little cushions like that. A square footstool I'll even take. No. I don't know if I have one. Yeah, that's even worse to have that sleeping bag. That's not the vibe I'm looking for. Now when I make my campgrounds in the front, that would be a good spot to like have sleeping bags. That's spooky. Oh. A singing bench could have been cute, but I think there's just a little too much now. Or maybe not enough. No, not any of these. I don't think looking up stool would have helped. I just don't think I have anything that's like that. Or like fabric or a cushion. Yeah, I don't. Nothing. Man, I should look at special goods, see if maybe I get lucky it's in here. Oh, they have a mini car. Do I want to get a mini car and have it just in case I decide I want to design with it? Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Just because I don't know what my future desires will be for what design I'm gonna use. These are all outfits. I'm not using any of these currently. Nope. Oh, man. That's tough. Well, let me get some flowers to at least decorate around it, and then I really need to get cushions. Now I gotta be on the lookout. I should see if there's anything on sale in... Actually, I need to move these things too. These were supposed to be the decorative pieces for in front of Nook's. What is this? A little TV? A hanging monitor? That's kind of cool. I'm gonna get it. Cute. I think I already have the tricycle. I don't know if I have a skateboard. What I should do is spend some time at Happy Home Academy. There's probably some good furniture that I just haven't been able to collect from them. Yep. And then I can make desserts. I just haven't made foods to have as snacks out on the little areas for the movie. I'll pick all these up. Oh, the pockets are full. I have a little tent up here too. Is there like little cozy things here I could have used? Oh yeah, like this cushion. Well, I can drop this clump of weeds. Can I plant it over here? Let me move this way and drop weeds. Well, actually, no, I don't want to ruin this stuff. I actually like this setup. I haven't decided what I want to do with it yet, but I don't want to take it. I have clusters I haven't figured out what to do with. Where are they? Oh yeah, I have bushes I could have put over there too. And I have hedges. Daisy May, I'm not a fan. Please don't block my way. I think also once I figure out how I'm gonna decorate the top level, that'll make the image really clear too. Yeah, it's gonna be cute. Okay. I'm gonna put a flower here. Well, I don't know why that got kicked if it's just gonna put it wherever it wants. Okay, I think I should put one of these bushes here. I can do the same on this side. Oh, is it off by one? Yeah, it is. Dang it. It's in the wrong spot. No! It's okay, I wanted to put the flower in this one. So now I can. I'm gonna put the bush. No. Curve a little bit. There we go. There we go. Nicely done. But now I think I don't like the flower blocking, so I'm gonna move it over here. One spot over. And then I think it'd be nice to have hedges. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build a fence. I might move that white bench up and then put hedges along this river. Oh, I only had one more left. Well, I should take it from here. So I think I'd only fit 2 on this side. There we go. And then place this back. Nice. There it goes. I like it. What else do I have in my pockets? I should get a few more flowers. What designs do I have in my pockets? Maybe if I lay some designs on the ground too. Or like a fun, cute pattern. Oh, I have this one. Yeah, I like this. Let me see if I can, instead of looking for flowers right now, let me see if I can set that one out. These are cute. I don't know if the color will match well, but we'll see. Oh, it's also like, where would it fit? It's a 4-piece. It's the color a little too off from everything else. This is cute. I think it's fine. I want to do one of them up here too. I think this will work for now. I need to order more of those cushions. And I'm gonna make foods to be laid out. I'm liking it. I think this is where I'm gonna wrap up for today when it comes to this outdoor movie decorating, and I didn't have as much time as I thought I would to get to the museum, but that's okay because it's really starting to shape up. I'm liking it. It's getting somewhere. And then I did order those other items already, so once those come in, I'm gonna get Cyrus to change the colors. I'll get those flower beds put up, and then those little party lights, and I think it's gonna look really good. So I'm gonna take a break for like maybe the next hour, and then I'm gonna go through some Disney Dreamlight Valley. So I hope to see y'all again when I come back. We'll see. But thanks for joining.